Central Park Conservancy is a world leader. You can't find a better maintained and well cared for park than Central Park. And the Conservancy, through the Institute, has really found a way of educating others to replicate that both in New York City and around the world.
The Park to Park program of the Central Park Conservancy is really about sharing the things that we've learned on the ground in Central Park. People can actually come in and sit down and really get the technical skills and learn it in the classroom, and then we take that out into the parks and really do what we learn in the school.
When they go to the class, we give them the hands-on experience. We get them into the tractor, push spreader, lawn mowers. We train them how to do the maintenance in their parks.
I loved the CPI program. It was so helpful for me. It contained everything that you need to know as far as working with the Parks Department, dealing with the community, dealing with the flowers, the trees, the landscape of the park.
We learned about everything in urban parks management, soup to nuts. Fundraising, operations, maintenance, advocacy.
It's a very open environment in which information is shared in a way that people from all different levels of experience and education can take it in.
What was helpful about engaging with the Institute was be with one's colleagues in a space of sharing ideas, education, listening, getting new inputs was always just really helpful to step aside from the park for a little while and get other educational opportunities.
Parks build communities of wildlife and wildflowers, but they also, most importantly, build communities of people.
The Institute, at the end of the day, it's really about sharing best practices. It's really about creating opportunities for stewardship, creating opportunities for people to care for their parks.
I've visited parks before. I'm like, what do you do in a park? It's just a park. But once you see all the staff do to keep the park nice, it changes your whole perspective about parks.
I think that you definitely need a program that brings in young people and teaches them the management of parks, points out all of the work that goes into it and why it's important to have these green spaces.
I can't imagine a city not having a quality park system. It is the lungs in terms of providing better air quality. They're now being used more for green infrastructure. It has also connection to economic development. These are places where people connect. It's their front yard, it's their backyard. These are the spaces that people feel alive.
There is a limited amount of open space and parks in these cities. The denser the cities become, the more the parks get used, the more professional the expertise is needed. Sharing that with other parks around the city, it's an effective way to instill in other people the expertise that we have learned here in Central Park.